Hey, beautiful people. How are you guys doing today? Hope you guys are well. Okay, I want to talk about another opportunity for us or for those who intend to jackpot this year, right? And please, if your money is not much, when I say your money is not much, I'm talking about in CFA France. I'm saying these things because I know I have many people checking my work from Nigeria. I have so many followers and friends and family in Nigeria. Please try to convert the money into CFA. Okay. Then for those who are not used to the CFA or Naira, I am talking about something closer to like 6,000, 7,000 euros a year. So if you have this amount of money, and you are looking for a place to enter, of course, from the look of things, these countries are not even cheap anymore. Yeah, because they keep increasing proof of funds. And if you look at proof of funds, how much you are going to do your proof of funds and how much will be left for you to do your bank statement, you will notice that the money you now need to do your jackpot is going to be very small. But again, can everybody win a scholarship? No. Does everybody has the qualification for scholarship? No. Even the scholarship is still very competitive and might slow your journey, right? So the reason why I want to talk about this country is because there are universities in this country that can charge you 2,500 euros, 3,000 euros, and when you pay the deposit after you've gotten admissions, the only thing you need to do is to gather your documents. And another thing I'm even talking about this is because last year, most of my followers, I think last year I have like 9 people who actually moved to this particular country from North Cyprus, from Cameroon, from Nigeria, from Syria alone. Yeah, I remember. I still have some contacts on my WhatsApp list. The country I'm talking about is Lithuania. So if you have some money, that amount, try to apply for schools in Lithuania. And as I'm talking to you, most schools in Lithuania are already open. So if you really have the money, like I said, apply. Now, you also need to understand that to apply for universities in Lithuania, you need some requirements. And Lithuania have two intakes, right? I have a friend who will be coming to the Netherlands. I am currently in the Netherlands, and my name is Milton. In case you are new to our channel, please, if you want to talk to me one on one, like get more insights about your jackpot journey, if you want to get more information about where to go depending on what you have as requirements and how much money you have, book a call from the video description box or check my Facebook page, Milton Fonkwa, on Facebook. Send me a DM and ask for the booking details. I will give to you. Okay, then from there we can talk. I just finished talking to somebody and I will be talking to other people very soon. My game, or let me say my game plan or my goal is to see you in Europe, because of course I understand that some of us, we are so limited despite the qualifications, despite the school we have gone. But are we going to remain there that favoritism is killing many people? No. We need to find our way because, of course, we have family members, grandparents, fathers who are looking up to us. So that's why I keep showing up here every day to give my own little advice, and I expect you to do your own due diligence as well. Okay. Now, for you to study in Lithuania, you need requirements. Yeah, there are universities in Lithuania that would you that have bachelor's programs in English. Okay, that's one of the good things about Lithuanian universities, and some their master's program is even 1.5 years, some 2 years, then some bachelor's programs 3 years, some 3.5 years. So it just depends on what you are looking at. Then they mostly deal with social sciences, arts, and humanities. But sometimes some schools also have science programs, right? So it just depends on you. I'm going to give you a few universities to check. But remember, for the requirements, you need your WAEC. And for bachelor's programs, then you need your O levels and A levels. For bachelor's programs, if you're from Cameroon, it just depends on which nationality or which country you come from. Okay. Then from those from other countries, like countries in East Africa and other Central African countries, just know that you need their high school qualification. Now, to apply for bachelor's, then some schools will ask you for motivation letter, of course. Then others will also ask you for an interview. Then with this interview, when they are giving you, when this interview is basically, they want to just know what motivated you to apply to the school. What are your future ambitions? Why did you choose Lithuania? Why did you choose the program? And why did you choose their school, right? All these things are the things they want to know from you. And after that, they will give you the admissions. Also remember, there is an application fee to be paid to most of these schools. A school like Kasime, KSU, something like that, they charge, I think, is it 180 euros for application fee? But trust me, if your grades are not really poor, then you are guaranteed admission. Okay, so try to check this school, and they also have two intakes, like two cycles. They have the February intake and they have the September intake. I did it for somebody who is currently working on her visa application right now. Then don't forget the double legalization for Lithuania as well. Then for those who, because double legalization was introduced by the Lithuanian government, they says they want to actually verify so that they don't bring many people who are behaving very funny. Like, you understand, if you have been locked up before, then they will know. If you've not been locked up before, they will also know. So that's the use of the double legalization. But in some countries, if you have your police character, you may not even do the double legalization. But just know that you need to start early so that you prepare early. Remember, last year, people who moved to Lithuania succeeded. Others didn't succeed because they were struggling to get appointments. Now they are also struggling to move this year. Then those people were rejected from Canada and US. And remember, Canada just changed their policies. So many people are now diverting their energy to Europe. Again, will you prefer to go to Denmark over Lithuania? Yes. But what if you don't have the money and the fees to pay for Denmark? Will you hang in for Denmark, or you will choose where you can afford, which is maybe Lithuania? Go to Lithuania. Is Lithuania better than Cameroon? 2,000 times. Okay, you just need to go, maybe learn some things, go to school, learn a lot of things. Like, just try to be everywhere, right? But make sure you do your things legally so that you can always be in the country. Trust me, you will definitely succeed if you are somebody that is focused, goal oriented. Okay. Now, let's talk about masters. If you want to go for masters, of course, you need your bachelor's degree. Then the other one is what? Your motivation letter. Remember, some schools don't ask for IELTS. Okay, like this particular school I told you about. I think there are a couple of schools in Lithuania that will not ask you for IELTS exam. So it is now advantage you to apply, but they might have a higher application fee. But sometimes look at your results and be strategic. Ask yourself, if I really apply to this school, would they give me the offer? Do I stand a chance to go in before you apply? Okay. Some schools will equally say that their requirements vary, but they need results of at least 60%. Some will say we need 75%. So make sure you check requirements, academic requirements. Remember, 60% should be like a second class, lower or upper division. Okay, in between that area. But if you have a second class, lower, you can still go in. I know some schools in Lithuania might still accept a third class. What you need to do is to first of all speak to the school, then you open your chances, right? Apply to many programs as much as you can. Because if you do not apply for many programs, how are you going to make it? You must not make it. It's not easy to even make it, by the way, because remember, I always give reference for myself. I did a lot of things. I applied to 13 schools in 7 countries. But was it easy for me? It wasn't easy. But because of my persistency and my maybe seriousness, I'm now in the Netherlands, right? The Netherlands is so expensive, guys. And we do blocked account here. I've explained this process many times on my channel. Check the channel very well. You are going to see everything. Now, if you have a question, please drop it in the comment section. So I may not respond immediately, but I will always come back. I hope you understand. Thank you so much for understanding. Now, for your master's program in Lithuania, you will need your BSc, your transcript, and your BSc. Of course, you need motivation letters. I don't think Lithuanian universities will ask you for reference letters. I don't think so. But even if they do, you get it to them. But remember, there will always be an entrance exam, like an online interview. But it's not difficult, all right? They just want to ask you a few questions. They know you. After that is done, you then wait for your admissions letter. Try to apply early because most of these schools, they take time to issue offer letters. And when they are issuing you the offer letter, they are also going to give you the mediation letter. Now, I'm answering this question because someone asked me, Milton, how do I receive remediation letter? They are going to give you the mediation letter. That letter contains some information which I think one of them will be, do you have a scholarship? No, I don't. Yes, I have, and stuff like that. Do you get my point? Then after that, you can now launch your application, visa application. But before we go, let me give you a couple of schools. If you want to apply to Lithuania this year against September 2025, choose schools like Vilnius University. They have about 65 programs available. That's Vilnius University in Vilnius. You have Lithuania University of Health Sciences. This one is in Kaunas. They have 18 available programs. Then you also have Vilnius Gediminas Technical University. They call it Vilnius Tech. This one is in Vilnius and they have 53 available programs. Okay, I am looking at my laptop here, so I give you all the details. And you also have European Humanities University with 22 available programs. Then you have Vytautas Magnus University with 42 available programs. I have a brother. When I say a brother, I mean my follower, because of course my followers are my brothers and sisters, right? He is in this school. No, I think he applied to this school, Vytautas Magnus University. He applied to this school, but he didn't later move to this school. I think this one delayed to give admissions. Then he now confirmed the first school that gave him admission. Then this one later now sent him an offer letter, but he had already started the process. He left from Turkey. Okay, I'm explaining this so that those who are in Turkey who are willing to move, because I have a lot of you, many of you saying you want to move, you are in Turkey, and of course I know what is happening in Turkey. I know how the economy is. I've been to Turkey before. I've been to Ankara once. I've been to Istanbul once. I was in Turkey in 2018. Yeah, I think there is a place in Ankara called Chanka. Is it Chankaya? Something like that. Those of you who've been to Ankara and in Turkey, you know what I'm talking about. Then also you can check Kaunas University of Technology. They have 73 available programs. Now, remember, these schools that have many programs have the higher chance of accepting you. But before you apply, make sure you check how much is the tuition fee per semester or per year, and how much do you intend to pay, or how much will they charge you after you get admissions. These are the type of things you need to be checking before you even do the application. They have most of these schools in Lithuania have bachelor's programs in English, so don't worry yourself. Then you also have Mykolas Romeris University. That my brother I was talking about is in this school. Okay, he got admissions in this school and started the visa application. Then you also have LCC International University. This one is in Klapedia. It's a small school, quite a small institution, and they have just 9 programs available. Then you have my famous Klapedia University, which is in Klapedia with 24 programs. This particular school has bachelor's programs as well. Then you have University of Management and Economics in Vilnius with 11 programs. There are so many other schools in Lithuania I haven't talked about. We will not be listing them here, but I believe that if you really put in your effort, put in your all, okay, and decide that you will move to Lithuania, you will move this year. Then there is one school I want to talk about, so that before I even forget, if you cannot do your procedure yourself, contact me. I'm not going to charge you those millions that those people ask you, but I will ask you something. Then when that is in, requirements in, we can down proceed with the application. If you cannot pay the application fee, I will find ways to pay, if and only if I work with you, because my program is so congested. I have to deal with school, these videos, my social sites, and a whole lot of stuff, and again my personal life, you understand, so I also get tired. There is a school I wanted to show you, but it looks like I'm not seeing it. Anyways, let me check again. This is the school. I know a couple of people who went to this school, and the school I'm talking about is SMK, that's College of Applied Sciences. This school is in Vilnius, and you should also check Kazimieras Simonavičius, available 8 programs. Then there is also another school, Lithuanian Business University of Applied Sciences. There are many. All right, in case you need the link to access these schools, please drop a comment in the comment section, then I'm going to give to you. Now when you get admission, Okay, it may take some time. I don't know how far. They will ask you to pay your first tuition deposit. You must pay that money before you can apply for visa. Now, when you pay, they will now give you confirmation and you are good to go for visa. You can apply for visa as a Cameroonian. You can apply for visa from United Arab Emirates. You can apply for visa from Turkey. You can apply for visa from the Philippines. You can apply for visa from Singapore. Okay, this country, especially Singapore, that is visa free. Philippines, that is visa free for Cameroonians. And if you are in Istanbul, you can also apply for the visa to Lithuania from Turkey, but it's not visa free. Don't quote me anywhere. Turkey and Cameroon is not visa free. Okay, so that is what you should know. They can give you a transit visa, but of course, if you give them your reason, we hope that you arrive or you enter Lithuania, and of course, we might meet someday. I think if I have some money from Netherlands to Lithuania should be around £180. Let me see, if I get some money in future, I might just visit you guys over there. I hope this video helps you. Remember, I will be talking about documents to apply for visa later. Then I will equally talk about some of the few things you need to know in order to apply. Nigerians, please verify the list of countries you can go there and apply for visa, because I know you can't go to UAE. I don't know what's the condition now, but you can always go to South Africa. But if you go to South Africa, it may be congested. So find any of these foreign countries that is visa free for you. You enter there and apply. If they have the middleman that is in charge of Lithuania residence permit for students, I mean the VFS Global. All right. I hope this video helps you. We meet again in another one.